People have always traded, bought, and wanted nice things. That's not unusual. What is new, however, is that consumption is at the very center of American identity, leaving no room for parts of life that are actually meaningful. In a patron culture, nothing is allowed to exist simply because it matters. Everything has to justify its existence economically. Art isn't valuable unless it sells. Education isn't valuable unless it raises income. Health isn't valuable unless it increases productivity. And even relationships are judged by whether they are worth the investment. And when everything is commodified, people begin to commodify themselves. Identity becomes a product to assemble rather than a character to develop, with appearance, clothing brands, subscription services, curated hobbies, and vacation photos serving as evidence that we are keeping up. Self-worth becomes fragile because it depends on external validation instead of internal conviction, and the moment the money stops, the identity collapses. The social consequences are just as severe. When people stop seeing themselves as participants of a shared society and start seeing themselves as isolated economic units, trust erodes. Neighbors become strangers, and coworkers become competitors. Patron culture also strips away the sense of agency that patriot culture once tried to instill. If you are raised to believe your role is to consume rather than to shape the world, you stop believing that your actions matter, politically, socially, or morally. People disengage not because they don't care, but because they've been trained to believe caring doesn't change anything, and that the only realistic way to respond to stress, inequality, or injustice is to buy something that makes you feel better for a little while. The tragedy is that patron culture promises satisfaction through accumulation, but it delivers emptiness through substitution. It tells us that we don't need meaning, we just need things. And if the emptiness grows, that's not a sign that the system is failing us. It's a sign that we haven't bought enough yet. The true cost of becoming patrons is not financial, it's existential. We traded purpose for comfort, connection for convenience, contribution for consumption, and yet the emptiness remains. Because what we really needed wasn't another purchase, it was a place in a story bigger than ourselves. America didn't become this way by accident. We were manipulated, slowly and deliberately, into believing that comfort equals purpose, and that a strong economy equals a strong society. But somewhere beneath all the noise and advertising, we still yearn for patriotism, the desire to belong to something worth protecting, something worth improving, something that lasts longer than we do. We don't need to abandon modern life to find purpose. We only need to remember that consumption is supposed to support a meaningful life, not replace one. There's a part of you that remembers you are more than a customer, and that your value was never supposed to be measured in what you own. Patriot culture wasn't perfect, and it wasn't fair to everyone, but it held on to one truth that patron culture desperately wants us to forget. A nation is built by people, not by products.